Good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream, and I'm going to do your August the 21st just for today in a meditation. I hope you're doing well out there. It's good to be with you this morning. Let's go ahead and get in that screen. And the title of our meditation for today is Friendships. Our friendships become deep, and we experience the warmth and caring, which results from addicts sharing recovery in a new way of life, a new life. That comes from IP number 19, self acceptance. Most of us come to Narcotics Anonymous with few genuine friends, and most of us arrive without the slightest understanding of what it takes to build lasting friendships. Over time, though, we learn that friendships require work. At one time or another, all friendships are challenging. Like any relationship, friendship is a learning process. Our friends love us enough to tell us the truth about ourselves. The old saying, the truth will set you free, but first it will make you furious, seems especially true in friendship. This can make friendships awkward. We may find ourselves avoiding certain meetings rather than facing our friends. We have found, though, that friends speak out of concern for us. They want the best for us. Our friends accept us despite our shortcomings. They understand that we are still a work in progress. Friends are there for us when we're not there for ourselves. Friends help us gain valuable perspective on the events in our lives and our recovery. It is important that we actively cultivate friendships, for we have learned that we cannot recover alone. Just for today, I will be grateful for the friends I have. I will take an active part in my friendships. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. You know, friendships is one of those things. They're one of those things that we actually can change. A lot of times we have a using mentality or a manipulative mentality when it comes to friendships, because when we were in our act of addiction, what did we do? Every person that we encountered, it was about getting that next drug. So we manipulated everything. Some of our using days, best friendships weren't really friendships at all. So when we get clean and we come into recovery, what I found is that I still had that manipulative personality. I still wanted to use people. And when people would want to befriend me, my mind automatically went to their pocketbook. Like, how much money can I get out of this friendship? I was a using individual, even though I wasn't using drugs. And so, if you're like me, you're probably finding that over a period of time of being clean and working the process of recovery, right? The 12 steps and the spiritual principles, applying them in all of your affairs. If you're like me, you have found that I have developed into a good friend. I know how to be a friend today, and I know how to allow other people to befriend me today. But that was not always the case. So I just want to say to you out there, if that's you, right? If you're struggling with friendships or you find yourself developing friendships and then all of a sudden you go cold, you don't have any contact with the individual. If you find yourself doing that, I want you to know that you are not by yourself. It's very common for us to be like that, right? It's very common for us to have that point of reference that, I'm not really a good friend, nor am I allowing other people to try and be a good friend to me. I'll question everything that they do. I question their motives. I don't believe that they would really want to be my friend. You know what? If we get down to the nitty gritty of it, right? We get right down to the core of that behavior. We don't really believe that we are worthy of trustworthy, loving, unconditional friendships. We believed that we had to work for everything that we wanted, right? We had to be able to uh, show up to grow up. We believed that if we could get the best out of them before they got the best out of us, that's what we did, right? And so this ideal that someone would just like us for us, me, my authentic self, that someone would really just like me because of who I am without trying to change me. Oh, that was a foreign concept. Come on, somebody. So I know that I'm not talking to the wind, right? Because many of us have shared at the tables how awful we were as friends, but today how we are very trustworthy. You know what? I'm dealing with this cancer and I want to just tell you the truth. It is not easy. Yesterday was the big chop day, right? So instead of having lovely sister locks, now I'm bald, right? And it took a lot out of me. It took a lot out of me, but I did not encounter one individual that had anything negative to say to me. All of my friends were encouraging because I sent them pictures of the new me, right? Right? The outward appearance, right? I sent them all pictures and I said, today was the big chop day. And I didn't say, pray for me. I didn't say today was the big chop day. I'm bummed out about it. I didn't say any of that. I just sent the picture and say today was the big chop day. You know what? My phone was going off all day with messages coming in. You're beautiful inside out. I mean, there were a lot of people that I sent text messages to that I really didn't know if they were going to respond or not. I just wanted to let them know where I'm at. And they responded with the most loving text messages. I was amazed. And I continue to be amazed at the level of love and friendship that people continue to pour out to me and that I'm able to receive. You know what? Because I often used to say, oh, I'm a good friend. I could find just one person that would be the type of friend that I am, right? Life would be a lot better. But you know what? I have so many people that I truly, if I think about it, they probably outdo me as far as friendship is concerned. You know, they're more intentional about staying in touch with me. And that makes me want to be more intentional about staying in touch with them. And that's okay if you got good old friends that you say, oh, we only talk to each other every 3 or 4 years, but every time we see each other, we pick up like we used to, like nothing has changed. Okay, that's fine. That's good. That's not a bad thing. But how much sweeter if we were very intentional about these relationships? Now, I have had people that I've reached out to through Facebook or social media, and they're kind of, what would make you even think about me? What are you talking about? We used to stay the night with each other all through grade school, all through high school. We went on double dates together. What are you talking about? Why wouldn't I reach out to you? You know what? But the truth is that I had become so distant that they really didn't expect to ever hear from me again. Now, are you that type of friend? You know, I'm here, but I'm not here really. I'm here with you in the spirit. Are you that type of friend? I want to challenge you today to look at the relationships that you're building since you've been in recovery. And if you don't have a friend, I want to ask you, are you a friend? If you don't have a friend, it's very likely that you're not a friend, right? So let's start with that inside job, that inside piece, being the best friend that we possibly can be. You don't have to have 100 people as your friends. I know Facebook, we have all these people that we befriend, right? And not even probably 10% of those individuals do we stay in touch with, right? So it's just a term that Facebook uses, right? But I'm talking about these relationships that we can build today in recovery. And I want to encourage you to be a friend. And as you become a good friend, doing what the Just for Today says, take an active part in friendships, you'll find that it's reciprocal, that it comes back to you. My name is Maddie Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you today. I hope that you will have a beautiful day on purpose and that you will be a great friend to someone. Have a good day.